Hello, everybody. Today's Antarctic Press review is of Tibbi and her time-traveling psychedelic mushrooms. I did a review for this back when it came out. You can always look that up on my Under the Color of MS site to see uh, better imagery from the physical book because the camera kind of over lights my images, and so I got to put it at weird angles. But the creative team is writer at W.S. Quentin, sequential art by Damian Torres, interior colors by Dakota Erhan, logo by James Lee, and lettering by Taylor Esposito. Basically, it's about a gal working with her social media, trying to get some extra hits, extra followers, all that stuff. And then she has the weekend off, so she's like, well, I'm gonna just kick back, relax. She's got some special plants in her back area, and she also happens to have a nice tray full of psychedelic mushrooms that she must have just mixed up a certain special concoction to help them grow or something like that, because she happens to prepare herself some, and she figures, what the heck? Why not take a nice bath while you're starting to get all trippy with the magic mushrooms? And while she's in her bathtub, she happens to get sucked into an interesting place way back in time, or possible different dimension, or something, but she ends up in a land where there's giant mushrooms. There's creatures abound, and she has to deal with them while she happens to be stuck running around completely naked with little bits of soap here and there, nicely covering up certain things to make it a little bit less X-rated. But yeah, if you have a weekend off, why not take a break, test out some magic mushrooms, and see what happens? But her adventures take her to a land far, far away, and while that's happening, she's trying to find her way back home. And you gotta read the story to see what happens with it. But it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it when I first read it. I reread it for this review just to make sure, because I kind of mixed it up with some other, not quite similar, but something also that was psychedelic that I read around the same time. And it just brought me back to that, and I wasn't sure, so I reread this to make sure, and I'm glad I did because I was thinking of the wrong one. But this was great. I really hope that we get more from this. I'd like to know what she did to make the mushrooms end up having the ability that they have, and what she's going to do with that ability, and the big batch of mushrooms that she has. So it should be interesting. But yeah, hopefully we'll see more from this storyline in the near future. But until then, keep following Under the Cull of MS. Rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, give us those likes. Leave a comment, and I will comment back. And check out Tibbi and her time-traveling psychedelic mushrooms. It's a one-shot from Antarctic Press. And also check out Crimson Color Comic Club for our group. Thanks, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.